Save up to 75% and receive 3 months extra.
For over 20 years, COPD Canada has...
Good evening, one and all. This is VA3IMW India Mike Whiskey. Welcome to the Thursday evening edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. I'll be the net controller tonight. My name is Mac. I'm living in Hamilton on the West Mountain, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Looking forward to a few check-ins. Let's just wait for the clock to tick over to 7 p.m. Please stand by. There we go. The big clock on the wall has now told us it's now 7 p.m. here local time in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And welcome to another Thursday evening edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. The net meets on the ZOE repeater Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on a frequency of 443.075. And on Thursdays, we use a simplex frequency of 446.125. Simplex simply means that we're making communication from station to station with no intervention of a repeater. Gives everybody a chance to test drive their radio, see how it actually performs. We're also streaming live on YouTube, which gives you a chance to hear what I hear when other folks check in with me. And it's nice to see from time to time, we also have folks coming from far and wide that are checking in on YouTube in order to reach out to us here in Hamilton. So with no further ado, we'll stand by for any time-sensitive mobile or priority traffic stations. And nothing heard. Again, my call sign is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. My name is Mac here in Hamilton on the West Mountain. We're standing by, ready to take check-ins. As long as you have a valid call sign, I'm more than interested in hearing from you tonight. Come on in and say hi. VA3IMW on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie, Juliet, Zulu.
Good evening, Charles. And as usual, because it's Thursday, it's my opportunity to thank you again for a very entertaining AREG net on Wednesday evening. Thank you very much, sir. Certainly appreciate it.
Well, thank you for that compliment there, Mac. And yeah, as always, it's my pleasure. I have a lot of fun preparing as well as delivering the show, as my wife calls it. Hey, how was the show tonight? Oh, the show was great. Good turnout last night, and it was a little bit higher than my average, so I was quite happy. And the time went by quite quickly. Anyhow, I saw a wisp of maybe sleet coming down around 2 o'clock this afternoon, but nothing ever became of it. And now I see some rogue flakes now and then, but nothing. I don't think we're going to get much. And I'm also curious to see how the conditions are tonight for UHF, being as we're on simplex. I know the band conditions on HF don't look great. Still in the high 20s for the A index, and so and low sunspots. So, anyways, I haven't really bothered to check out the bands today, but maybe a little bit later I'll see what's going on. That's about it, Mac. I'll send it back to you, sir.
Oh, very good. So your signal to me is flashing anywhere between an S9 and 10 over. So fairly decent here for 70 centimeters. So I guess propagation's not terribly bad. And nobody double parked their tractor trailer in a position that gives us out of phase transmission. So no distortion. We've seen that between us a couple of times. Anyways, yeah, the band conditions, even though the numbers are a little off, I would say they're not horrible. I made contacts both on 20 meters and 40 meters, and the usual suspects. Whiskey 5 Romeo is down in Louisiana. Came in with a nice 5.9 signal. Who was it on 40 meters? I forget now. Anyways, so I think throughout the latter part of the afternoon, I may have picked up 3 new parks for me. Oh, yes. And of course, checking in with November Whiskey Kilo, I guess. Dell, he was out in Maryland this afternoon at a 4-1. So good opportunity to say hello to him and wish him a happy Thanksgiving. So I know I saw a text from Larry saying for all these guys that are off work, there's hardly anybody out at the parks. And to which I said, yep, they're all full of turkey and football and whatever goes with that. Anything else, Chuck?
Let's see now. Geez, I did have something and I lost it. But I'll sit here and let you pick up some more. And oh yeah, your signal is anywhere from 20 to 25 over. Excellent signal for UHF. I'm telling you, conditions are good tonight for this band.
Oh, so very kind. Very, very kind indeed. And look at that. We're also capturing Captain Burley's slice. Kilo Delta 8 Whiskey Bravo Foxtrot. You're also in the log. Thanks for jumping in with us, Dakota. Certainly appreciate it. And a happy Thanksgiving to you and the family. All right. Thanks very much, Chuck. And we'll make another call now just to see who else is out there. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net.
Victor Echo 3 India Uniform Kilowatt. The one use it or lose it. So tonight, mark me in as Victor Echo 4 Charlie Romeo Golf /V3.
Okay, Chris. Yeah, hang on there. And I think you doubled with Larry. Did I hear correctly there? VE3LBI, you're in the log as well?
Yes, sir. I'm in the log, I think.
All right. Okay, let's pick up that Winnipeg station again. Chris, what's going on with you? How are you celebrating the American Thanksgiving?
Did you get Bill in there before me?
I did, as a matter of fact. And he has a valid call sign. At least that's what he said in the chat. All right, let's bring in VE3IUK. My sincerest apologies.
No worries. It doesn't matter, Mac, as long as we all get our turn at the can. I was on 20 meters this afternoon. Not bad. I picked up 8 new parts. Noticed a lot of QSB, but not as noisy as it usually is. But there was a lot of QSB signals, but seemed to have a pipeline to Florida. I got 3 stations, 3 new parks in Florida, so that was kind of cool. And of course, 40 meters as well. I think I worked into Kentucky and Tennessee on 40 meters. But I would say that I wasn't finding signal strengths as good as they usually are. But the band conditions aren't that bad. I guess I would put them as mediocre. One thing I did notice, because sometimes I use the web SDR just to check how my signal's doing. The web SDR in Philadelphia, I think it's Philadelphia, no, whatever it is in Pennsylvania, I can't remember, Milford, I think. Anyways, he hasn't been active for about 4 or 5 days, so I'm just wondering if anybody else has noticed that as well. Other than that, not too much else to report from here. Thanks a lot for doing it, Mac, and we'll send it back to you.
All right. Okay. Let me just address a couple of things in the chat here. First of all, VA3BT, you're in the log as well. Trusting you're enjoying the reprieve from severe temperatures. And looks like Captain Burley Slice, Dakota, also has to skittle along and get to his turkey. And the note from Albert, -2 here with a wind chill of -7. I'm pretty sure you meant to say wind chill, but damn autocorrect. Anyways, okay, Bill. Okay. Yeah, Albert says heavy snow is expected to start tonight in Barrie. And yes, you're right, Chuck. We are windy here. Okay. Well, thanks for your check-in, Bill, tonight, and good on you. Keep up the hunt. Those parks are out there if you're picking, and obviously you're well set up to do that.
Oh yeah, very well set to do that. Just have been busy the last few days and haven't done much for it, but I had a chance to do some today, and we're certainly going to have a chance to do some more. But Chuck was commenting on the snow. The brunt of it is north of us, so maybe what's coming from the west maybe will pass above us as well. That's it for me, Mac. I'll be listening along. Back to you.
All right, very well. And everybody wants to know how you're recovering from your injuries. Hopefully, Burlington has responded to your queries. And just for your embellishment, also 15 over S9 is your signal report tonight. Back to you.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. You're almost hitting the meter here. It looks like about 40 over here. So I think it goes to 60. So you're almost hitting it. The only communique I've got so far, I'm waiting for more communications, but I do know that the stump was taken care of because that had nothing to do with the fact that I couldn't see. That could have easily happened to a sighted person that was maybe not paying attention. So I do know that they took care of that. It's getting much better now. Neck's still a bit stiff, but the back seems to be okay. Hands are still a mess because, as I say, my hands are what broke my fall, where I would have been in a lot worse shape. Shades of back when I took judo and you learn how to break your fall. So we're doing okay. It's much better now, and I appreciate everybody's concern. Back to you, Mac.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's move on and pick up that stranger from Winnipeg. Come on in, Chris.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. VA4CRG/B3 today because, well, it's, where are we here? November 27th. If anyone says, well, are you still using that? Well, now that we're broadcasting that, I can say, yes, I am using the call sign because go listen to this net on YouTube. Yeah, so anyways, as Chuck mentioned earlier, I checked the band conditions today. It was red, yellow, and red. And it seems that it is still that way and not changed since earlier. So I haven't even had my HF on today. Obviously, Bill and Chuck are slamming me. Mac net control station is flashing between S7 and S9. Other than that, not really much else going on around here. We do have a bit of white flakes coming down, but I do have, as I mentioned, those DJ lights on my balcony, so that makes the small flakes really visible to me. So, yeah. I don't know, but hopefully we don't get slammed too hard, but say we probably get passed over. Anyways, that's probably about it for me for now. Just going to sit here and listen along to the net. So for now, everybody have a good one. VE4CRG/B3.
Okay, no doubt that you're using that call sign. Documented, and it's going up to the cloud, so everybody will be able to hear that. Thanks much, Chris. Certainly appreciate your check-in tonight. Now, without further delay, let's bring in VE3LBI.
Yep. Good evening, all. I figured out you must have been home early today because I saw you spotted somebody, Mac.
You're absolutely right.
I figured with the conditions and everything, they might let you go. And plus, being pretty slow there with the Thanksgiving down in the States. But I must say, I have never seen 20 meters and 40, and the whole band would have been going crazy with their their day off. But they're very slow. Mind you, I didn't have much time to play. We were out this morning getting some banking stuff done. I had to go back this afternoon and sign some more papers, and what else did we do? Oh, we had to pick up a gift for the young fella there over at Toys R Us. So time was not too much spent towards the radio.
And how's the little fella doing with his melees? He was coming down with something. Is he feeling some better back to school?
Oh, you know what kids are like. He was off like what? They took. Actually, it was a PE day was a Friday, and we were over there on the Saturday. He was doing no fine. They just bounce back. You know what they're like. You and I, we get something like that. It's like, oh, we're dragging it out. Like when's this thing ever gonna leave? Well, a young fellow like that, he's just bouncing around, and next thing you know, it's gone. So, no time at all.
Well, that's good news. Very good news indeed. So I can I can put my head in the brain space of our American folks. They're being stared at vigorously by the significant other, saying you better be at the table on time, and therefore family time is not POTA time. And then they hunker down after a big meal of turkey, ham, and whatever else, or that deep fried turducken that maybe didn't catch fire this year, and then spend the afternoon watching football and drinking beer. But tomorrow, the day after, Mrs. POTA operator may be out at the mall shopping Black Friday. So the usual suspects should be around and about throughout the day tomorrow. So Friday's probably going to be a good hunting day. Roger?
Yeah, good point. I'm not sure exactly what it'll be like. Again, I didn't spend too much time. The wife was telling me that Black Friday for Amazon ends at midnight tonight, which surprised me. I thought it would have carried on right through.
Yeah, and it's strange. They start Black Friday the week before American Thanksgiving. But I'm sure the real Black Friday sales, where people are pounding down the doors at 6 a.m. in the morning and just clamoring to get the last baby spice doll or whatever the current craze is. Geez, I can remember when they had those ugly, what the hell were those things called? The dolls that had the sewn-on faces. Pumpkin Patch Kids or oh, goodness gracious. And the people were just going crazy. They were battling over the things in the store. So this is where the Christmas season really kicks off in a big way. And all the crazy people go out and beat each other up to get all the latest and greatest toys. But anyways, up here in Canada, I think we're just the commercial side is just trying to capitalize on Black Friday as soon as they can, so they can rake in the sales as quickly as possible. Anyways, that's me being old curmudgeon, crotchety old man. That's my new my new image. Anyways, Larry, appreciate your check-in tonight. What else you got for us?
That's about it, Mac. I actually have to kind of leave here shortly. Anyways, tomorrow night, hope to hear everybody. And with that, I'll pass it back to you because I do have a couple things to do. So, Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo India. We'll be listening when we can.
Okay, very good. And what he just barely alluded to was the Friday night Zowie Rag Chew at 8 o'clock. That was your net controller taking a sachet to the side. And yeah, okay, Larry, very good. We'll be sure to be on the air at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. And thanks for your dedication to that as well. Okay, I think that's the end of my list, and I'm just going to pretend. So if there's anybody else out there that wants to get their name in the log, feel free to jump in and say hello.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Delta Victor.
VA3IMW recheck.
Okay, VA3CDV, if you wouldn't mind standing by, we'll take Bill's recheck first.
Yeah, just very quickly, what you were thinking of was Cabbage Patch dolls, I believe. And you mentioned Black Friday. I know that a lot of times the electronics companies, especially the ones that put out laptops, will put out a laptop in the U.S. They'll get HP or whatever company, they'll contract them to make a budget laptop that they sell just on Black Friday. That's how crazy they are down there for sales. So I just thought I'd throw that in there as well. Back to you, Mac.
Okay, very good. And obviously, following Black Friday is Cyber Monday, when all the electronics is supposed to go on sale. Crazy that. Well, that's one thing I haven't seen posted on any of the sales yet, but we'll see. Anyways, Victor Echo 3, Charlie Delta Victor, come on in and say hi. How you doing?
Hello there, it's Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Delta Victor. It's Cal. I just thought I'd do a quick hello for everybody on frequency and wish you 73. Getting over the flu a bit, so I'm coughing a lot, so I'll make it brief. So hi everybody, thanks for doing that, and back to you.
All right, mixed up your Echo and your Alpha. Very good. Thanks, Cal. I certainly appreciate your check-in. Your signal report tonight is an S8, and thanks for coming in to play with us. How's the magazine business going on?
It's still happening. There's quite a story going on about Hamilton that's seeming inability not to tell the truth to taxpayers. But I'll let you guys read it if you're interested. TheHamiltonian.net. And thanks for remembering that, Mac. Appreciate it. Back to you. 73.
All right, Cal. Hope you're feeling better real soon. Lots of vitamin C, oranges, lemons, limes. Sometimes it's nice to have a little vodka with that, or a little hot toddy before you go to bed. That kind of takes the edge off things. Trust everything comes together for you, and thanks for keeping up with the local news. All right, the Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. And it's our Thursday evening Simplex edition. By the way, if you hear something that I don't, feel free to give a relay. That's why we do it this way. Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, stand by for your further check-in. All right, nothing heard. I see 1921 on the clock. So I certainly appreciate all the check-ins, RF or otherwise, and hope Albert has a very safe trip back home tomorrow afternoon, and trust Mother Nature is kind, letting you get out of town before Barry gets buried. Hi. And for everybody who's listening from the States, enjoy your turkey and take advantage of the tryptophan post-dinner nap, and trust your football team does well in whatever event it's taking place. Everybody stay safe, trust your antennas are buckled down and the wind doesn't disturb anything. From that standpoint, we'll turn this frequency back over to normal amateur use. I'll monitor this frequency for a short period of time and then QSY back to the ZOE repeater. And I'll also be poking around on HF. 7-3s, one and all. That's how we say goodbye.